This is how life works. ZDMs with a gifted sub to Silly Gnome. Oh, that is so cool. Thank you so much, ZDMs. Oh my lord, man. That is so awesome. Thank you. Oh my god. You guys are the best. You're incredible. Thank you so much. Oh, that's sub hype. I love it, guys. But you know what would be even better? More sub hype. And by that, I mean like typing the command in chat. I don't mean gifting other subs. There you go. Thank you so much, GDMs. Oh my god. Aw, look at Alpha with those emotes. I love it. It's so cool. What do we need here? More sub hype. And it worked? No, okay, it's sub nerds command that worked. It made it look like it was Shalty's command that actually worked. I should, now that you say that, that's how I should have called it. I should have called it more sub hype. Two plastic, one titanium. We have that. We're good. Nope. Cedar spacesuit. Because it's probably what I'm going to need for the next bit. Titanium. Plastic. That's it, right? No, it's the opposite. Damn. Of course it's the opposite. What was I thinking? I mean, I obviously wasn't thinking, obviously. It's very obvious. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. I have it with me, right? Yeah. Let's go. I'm curious to see your reactions, guys, to next week's game. I'm hoping that you guys are going to enjoy games like Disco Elysium. Because there are other titles in the same vein that I would love to play at some point on the channel. But like, if you don't enjoy the game, then obviously I won't play them because they'll just be more of the same. But if you do enjoy it, then there's a couple more games. So yeah, I'm kind of secretly hoping that you guys are going to love it. And obviously we have, next week we're going to have We Were Here 2, which if you guys didn't see the first one with Sake, it was incredibly fun. So I'm really, really hoping that the sequel is going to be just as good. You're living in Porsche now? It seems like such a fun game. I really, really want to play it at some point on stream. Hey, welcome back, Speedy Ski. Okay.
The engine is installed. Now the tank will probably be able to fly.
Okay. So we fixed it. How do I enter this place now?
There must be some control systems inside. If the airlock isn't damaged, then we need to find it. Get into the tank, start the engine, somehow leave before it starts, and hope that when flying away, the tank will collect at least some part of the flowing spilled mayo.
Is it through here?
An airlock seems to be intact. Seems like the gas coming into the mayo doesn't let it freeze. I have a feeling that something is wrong with this mayonnaise. Apart from the inconsistency of its composition, overly complex technologies are used to transport such biological debris. Although, all the tanks are specified as mayonnaise ones in all the invoices related to the liner.
Okay. So water leak. I hope I don't have to repair that.
It's called rocket for a reason. With it having such a powerful engine, it is really possible to fly it if you bypass some technical limitations.
I already learned the blueprint.
Unbelievable. This is heaven knows what, but it's certainly not a simple tank for storing food products.
I don't know what this is. It looks like a weird like power source for like it looks like they're using mayonnaise as power.
A detailed plan of the transport module.
Resin, always good to have. Okay, but like, what do I do with this? I go in here? For real? Why do I feel like this is a terrible idea?
All data indicate that the mayonnaise is not mayonnaise, and the tank was an integral part of the systems of the liner unnamed. We have to start the centrifuge, even just out of scientific interest.
Yeah, I'll start it in a second. I just wanted to take a look around here. Yeah, I don't need the rubber. Oh.
A special patch and a bloated spacesuit indicating increased gas production due to excessive broccoli eating. All this points out that the body belongs to the Green Universe Radical Group. If the possible moral constraints are no problem, this bag of methane, hydrogen, and organic residues can be used.
I am inside the mayo ship. Yes.
You only need to figure out how to do it.
What is next week, Ginger? So next week we have a couple new games on the channel that we haven't played before. So next week we're gonna get Outriders, which is the looter shooter game that we played the demo in the past. I've been super excited about the game. I really want to play more, and this is going to be one of those games where we play together. So every single stream, anybody that has the game and wants to jump in and play with me will be able to do so. So long as we, there's space in the group, and if we have too many people, we'll do a rotation. So like, let's say like every 2 hours we'll swap somebody out, or every hour we'll swap somebody out. And yeah, it looks super fun. It's kind of like a Destiny kind of game, but it's not first person, and it doesn't have any PvP. It's like just PvE. Outriders, yeah, the one we played the demo of already on the channel. And also next week we have Disco Elysium, which is a game that I've been looking forward to for a while. The original game released a while back, and it's a story-driven kind of a detective story game. Apparently it has a lot of humor. It's pretty dark at times, and it has like this weird like it's almost like a CRPG, so it's like a top-down perspective, and a big part of the game is like your inner monologue, like your different emotions kind of fighting against each other in your mind. And the devs basically, they won a bunch of prizes. Like they won like best narrative or best game even, I think it's in some awards. And what they did with that is they financed, like with the amount of people that bought the game, they paid voice actors to voice the entire game, and they're re-releasing it with all the voice acting done. And that's the game, that's the version that I'm going to start streaming next week. And next week we also have the sequel to the game we played last weekend, which was called We Were Here. So the sequel is called We Were Here 2, but like TOO. And it's a puzzle game that you play in co-op. So I'm playing with Sake, and we had a blast last time we played it. It's so every room is a different puzzle. I have to help Sake solve her puzzle. She has to help me solve mine. I can't see her screen. You guys can though, because we use multi-stream, so you guys can see both sides. But I cannot see what she sees, so she has to explain what she's seeing to me, and vice versa. And every room is timed. So like there was some like scary situations in the first game where like I was like freezing to death, and she had to like figure out the puzzle and give me the information, and so I can input whatever was needed to be input so I could get out of the cold. And it was even like a puzzle where like I had to stand on, like the water was rising, and as she was trying to figure out the puzzle on her end, all I could do was like try to climb on boxes and stuff to avoid drowning. We finished the game, and I left her in the castle to die, and I fled the castle, and I got the itch. So when the game ends, there's like in the first game, there's like a switch on the ground, and one of you needs to stay on it so the door stays open. And so it's one of the two people can win essentially. The other one has to lose. And I got the achievement called Worst Friend Ever for letting her die there. So there's that. Start the centrifuge? Oh, but we already saw it, no? It had a guy in front of it. Ignite? Igniter required. Oh, I don't have an igniter. It's back in base. I'll have to craft one. That is super rude. I wish there was a table to craft stuff here. Back to base we go. Yeah, the one I want to try the most, I think it's Trickster with the sword. But I mean, like, it doesn't matter. People can play whatever they want. Like, it's not like we need to have coverage on every class. I really don't mind if like people are playing the same one as me. Like, even if we are in a party and like everybody is the same class, it's fine. I just want people to have fun. I just want to have fun. I just want to run around and kill stuff. And get good loot and like talk about the loot we're getting and be hype about like new bosses we've killed and stuff like that. On streaming Outriders long term, like to level 50 gear grind, depends on the viewership. It all depends on the viewership. If people enjoy it enough, then maybe yeah. But if like after a couple stream people stop coming to watch the stream, then I'll move on to other stuff. It really depends on how popular the game is to us. I may get the game to play with Shino like a dream come true. I'm gonna be, so apparently there's crossplay. I don't know if somebody could confirm that, like from maybe what they announced previously, like online and stuff. But what I'm hoping is that it is, because I'm going to be playing the PS5 version. I'm really hoping that crossplay is a thing and that we can play with other consoles and platforms. Crossplay across all platforms? Really? Okay, well that's good. Confirmed. Nice. Oh, thank you so much, Ginger, for being here tonight. I really, really appreciate it. Have a great night, and hopefully I see you soon. Oh, yes, I'm nerd? Okay, well, that's good to know. So that's confirmed then. Awesome. So yeah, perfect. We'll, I'll be playing on PS5. Honestly, I would get it on PC, but I'm scared that I'm going to lag too much, and it's not going to be a good show. I'd rather at that point just have it on PlayStation and just figure it out that way. Once we do have the big gaming PC though this summer, hopefully, then it'll be a different story. But for now, I kind of have to go with that. I need 2 batteries and I made 2 batteries. Are you kidding me? I only made 1. No, 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 no. Tell me I haven't one alkali left. No, I do. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Would I ever play Destiny 2? I don't think so. I do have Destiny 2 and I played it in the past, and it's not a bad game. It's just I didn't enjoy myself super much with it, unfortunately. I something about the world or the way it plays didn't mesh super well with me. And Doctor? Oh no. Please don't need a battery. Please don't need a battery. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Wires times 2, 1 metal and 1 plastic. 1 metal. Wait, there's a wire. It's wires times 2. Okay. Please tell me we have enough now. Okay. Aluminium times 2. Okay. Okay. So we have the igniter. And go back to swimming a bunch of mayonnaise. I think it's like the universe it's set in Destiny 2 that didn't like make me super, I don't know. It just didn't vibe with me the same way that Outriders do. I don't know why, but like the universe, like the lore behind the world of Outriders seems more interesting to me. I also never played Destiny 1, so I got into Destiny 2 and it felt like I was missing a big chunk of the lore. You love the lore in it? Apex seems fun. I never played Apex. It seemed kind of fun. I was a big fan of Overwatch back in the day, but I kind of like fell out of it over time. Because it's been out for so long. But when I started streaming, I was streaming Overwatch and only Overwatch. Back in the day. But that tells you like how long it's been. And it was when the game released. He protect, but also he attack. I love it. No. Where's the airlock? Here? Please tell me it's here. It is. Oh, come on. Okay. Let's get in there. No, this way.
Despite the fact that the task involved pumping out gas to create a miniature engine with an igniter, your barbaric method of directly lighting your rear end was recognized as effective. It's time to check the control panel.
I put the igniter in its bum. And that body's like behind. I've been streaming for almost 5 years now. I think it'll be 5 years this summer. Yep. But I mean, like, you know, like I was all over the place, and I didn't have like the branding that we have now. Like I didn't have. I went through like different phases, and I tried different things. Like I was searching for like my style of streaming and the kind of community I wanted to have and all that stuff. Like I feel like only this year in November is when we kind of started to kind of like congeal over like an actual idea.
On the one hand, this is bad news. On the other hand, you're still not flying directly into the core, and it's good, but I advise you to get out of here as soon as possible.
I mean,
We need to find another way.
oh. Another way? Bro, I can't get out. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Yep, go up there, through the tube. If the core was damaged and the mayo from the central cooling circuit was thrown into space, then we can use the same way for evacuation.
But I can't go through there, though. Oh my god. He said go up there through the tube. Oh, this tube, I see it. Wait, that's not the tube? Wait, what is the tube? Bro, if this is not the tube, I don't know what the tube is. Oh god. Pretty sure there's a timer to this. Eventually we'll die. Unless I can go through there. Oh no. No, 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 no. What tube? Oh, this tube, I'm dumb. That one.
Your incredible dexterity, together with incredible luck and incredibly linear scripts, works wonders. In any case, there's a decrease in the core's activity. It looks like we've broken the task. The sensors detect a significant decrease in radiation. Unfortunately, so much debris got into the core that we now have even less time before it destabilizes. I recommend exploring new areas and I can't say for sure, but apparently it was a backup power cell of the newest nuclear warp installation in the core of the liner. What we have seen is one of the most protected. By the way, did you notice that you've passed the third chapter? I think I forgot to display the text about it.
I passed the third chapter? What?
Unfortunately, it's still impossible to track the location of your interlocutor. If some kind of script doesn't trigger here right now, we'll be stuck here for a long time.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So I didn't actually pass the third chapter.
I think chapter 4 started quite a while ago, didn't it? Seems like you did something wrong, as always. I suggest you start a new game and try again. Come to think of it, forget it. Judging by the analysis of my sensors, the launch mayonnaise was completely absorbed by the core and destabilized it. The radiation level decreased to a critical minimum. It's time to visit Normandy before it's too late.
A flashlight would have helped, though. You're right. Oh, thank you, Subnerd. I mean, it was my pleasure, to be honest. It's not like I'll never be back either. Like, I honestly would have been there today. I just couldn't. My day was so full. And even when I'm there, though, I can't really chat a whole lot because I'm too busy with work. But if only like work was not so demanding, I could just like kind of chill, chat at the same time, and do all that stuff. But yeah, so as I was saying, like the so I like the entire channel, the way I kind of I feel like what I finally found my groove and stuff, that was in November. So everything that happened before was kind of a building up to that. So I'm hoping that we can take what we have now and kind of bring it even higher. Hopefully, maybe.
According to my calculations, the next decrease in the radiation level will occur in 17 hours when the shell of the core overheats. The decrease in the radiation level will be significant, and it will last from 3 to 10 seconds, after which the explosion will follow, splitting us into atoms. With this in mind,
Great.
it's highly recommended that you hurry.
Okay, so now we can finally reach here, which we couldn't do before, which is the Normandy. Awesome name for a ship. I'm just saying. Sumner knows what I'm talking about. Oh, thank you so much, EDMs. That is so cool. I'm so glad you guys are like both enjoying the content, but also like kind of watching each other's streams and stuff. That's very, very cool.
Apparently, they plan to use it for the evacuation of Normandy, although it's hardly possible to do that. These stations help small spaceships gain initial acceleration when departing from the liner, but they are of no use for long-distance flights.
Turrets. There's a lot of turrets here.
There's just one question that tickles my mind. Why are there so many damaged coffins? Aside from that, these coffins have limbs, weapons, and undoubtedly active AI units, judging by the weak signals coming from their remains.
That's a turret, but where is it? But it's not a turret? Oh, it's not. Oh, is it those mutants? Oh, God. That doesn't sound too good. We're a bad community? Why? No, we're not.
To be honest, I'd rather not know what all of this means.
Okay, that's the Normandy.
It seems that the Normandy team died heroically fighting with coffins, which goes beyond any and all logic. On the other hand, the fact that you are still alive goes beyond any and all logic as well. In this regard, there's a chance that the coffins might be aggressive. It's recommended that you look around carefully and try to find some survivors.
A maneuver engine again. So we need to craft another engine.
They're functioning nominally, but it will take a little effort if we are going to fly away from here.
Oh my God. There's a crafter unit here. The music is back. To Captain of Normandy from his worst enemy, die please. No. That's so dumb. Like, no. Yeah, the singing is my game, yeah. It's a radio. Oh, I can sleep. Oh my God. My health. Yes. How many channel point for me to dye my hair? None, because I'm shaving my head, so I wouldn't dye my hair. I mean, at worst, I would dye my beard, and even then, no. I probably wouldn't. Maybe for like a good cause, maybe. Like for like a... That's the kind of stuff that I would do if it were like doing a charity drive or something. That's like a reward thing that I would probably do.